to kick off and get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a cut! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Texas A&M going quickly.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Reed. Steps away to find some room. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He might want another play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Concepcion. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the catch. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him.
Touchdown, Aggies. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. This crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Carr. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep.
What'd I say?
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And what a job by this defense early in the game.
Yeah.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets him right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and it's hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain. Now they're forced to punt.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you get.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
On third down, going up top. The short hands, it's Horton. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line, it's Cuevas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense was in cover 2, which means they had 2 safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
Reads it, fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. On the ground, it's Moss. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Red pass, it's complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Moss. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback running on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Grab near the marker, it's Concepcion. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive and maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quarterback moving. Across the 45. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to...
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Thank you.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And it's incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cuevas.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Sends it back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw at Simpson. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass.
Thank you.
Finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And this guy's showing off his hands again.
Thank you.
Understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Quarterback keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Back to pass on second down. He's looking deep. He's got it down the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Punt is on its way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Bama! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point is good. They're up by 3, and a field goal would just bring us even. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Reed. That's reeled in, it's Bussey.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Craver. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Concepcion. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to throw, it's Reed. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. To the air, it's Simpson. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it inside the 10. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Got a job, man.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys,
I'm gonna see how to stop the glitch play today.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. He's loose. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Craver. Good, solid tackle.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Off the RPO, complete. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Texas A&M going quickly. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Aggie! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Reynolds. Turning on the Jets. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole play looks open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Allen. He'll take it himself.
Come on with your glitch plays.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down. And they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Gonna break his legs, man.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Floats it out to the running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final play of the quarter coming. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Picks up the first down, still moving. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Texas A&M 7, Penn State 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. On the snap, it's Allen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Coming up, fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he'll fire back.
User.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Yeah, you better quit. You and your glitch plays.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Owens. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Set of downs, he gets it to the 32. Texas A&M going up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Grab behind the line, it's Bussey. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for room. It's Moss. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down.
All right, nice gain on third down there. No, you didn't get the first down. Now it's a thought process, right? Early in the game, do I want to show aggressiveness or am I going to be a little bit passive? Your decision. Go for it or not.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going for it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Just what they were looking for. A huge
Great ball,
explosive
Lagway.
play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches, but you just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single back. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Owens. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Reed. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the back. Off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Aggie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Fights off a defender. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
There he goes! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gets away from... But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, if you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside, and he misses outside a little bit. Like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, you got to pick that.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. First down and more. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Takes it inside his own 20, chance for a great field position here. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on second down. Gonna take a shot. Touchdown, Florida! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
That's caught. It's Moss. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle set on that foot.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Gators! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's great. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the crow route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Concepcion. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And nice job by this defense. I like it. Being alert, like understanding. We've already seen the QB run. Like, we're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off and when he scrambles to go get that sucker on the ground.
And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. QB draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
To throw, it's Reed. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And the extra point ties the game in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Got out of trouble, got rid of
Thank
it. And
you.
it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball.
Thank you,
And they
DJ
have it at
Lagway.
the 46.
We appreciate it, bro.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Now they need to pick up just a few more yards here to get within the kicker's range, David.
No doubt.
There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots.
Shooting Charles before. Just like I said.
later, still green. CBD balance salt cleanser. Normal combination of the skin. All three balancing foam cleanser. Smells like vacation and it doesn't clog my pores. I love using it in the morning. I love it. Sweat, we smell balance, so hydrated. This is a That's my foundation. Everything I thought I would have for my foundation. Here we are, 50.
Oh, you can't be messed with? You the hardest kid out. Well, you have to talk about something. What's that? Oh, what's that? About to make a banger, son? That's what the hardest kid out. All the things you have to do. Tell them talk about something. Oh, what's that? That she had some. So we randomly just got pulled aside from a random lady after she had fake shoes. So let's go check it out.
Sketchy Elmo. What TF are we calling? After 10 minutes of walking.
They got some different materials with it. They actually just make very good quality. The tap is not good, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you, it's pretty good. That's what I'm saying, though. I think the shape is iffy in the back. You can definitely tell. These are pretty accurate. Not realistic there. Overall shape is pretty accurate. They even not like the index. Right? Yeah. $30. 33.48. This was really good ball. That's scary. That's scary. There's more. More. Shout out Auntie, man. That she had some. So we randomly just got pulled aside from a random lady after she had fake shoes. I made a funny video about how Fortnite kids think that Fortnite created men, and it got 1 million first. I made a funny video about how Fortnite kids think that Fortnite created men, and it got 1 million views in like the first 2 weeks, which was just super crazy for me because I only had like.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Holden finds his man on the left. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown LSU! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotion.
Caught at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. A&M comes back out with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Why not trying to get it in? And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Reed. Trying to find the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Aggies!
Number 7 with the grab and the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to advance on the football.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. And they're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Looking for a deep man. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Look to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Moss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the right. Open spaces. Touchdown, over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the
You gotta wait it out.
anticipation, the
You
time
know,
to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
What is it telling that? Just let him find out the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Well, the defense showing you their speed sideline to sideline on that play. Offensively, they try to go option. Quarterback keeps it, but how about the pursuit? And everybody staying home, staying in their lanes. QB couldn't hand it off. He couldn't pitch it. And they just basically ran him out of bounds for a loss on that play. Nice job defensively.
That's if she breastfeeding right now, that's a different.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. To the air, it's Reed. Gets it to the back. Runs through the tackle.
Well, the offense on third down there, just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a
Which
block
was
and
great.
get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up third down.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard
Did y'all keep y'all
line.
pump? Y'all little Finding Nemo pump? You guys.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it. And he's slipped through the ground, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If we can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scores.
They're ready to kick it
You got
away.
rid of
This
ours.
crowd
It's
is
telling
buzzing
something like
after
they
that
don't have
last
to keep
score.
giving them the breathing. That's a wonder.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Hey, no, she didn't. The middle average.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. A designed run for the quarterback.
What you say?
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Wide open spaces. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to...
He wants to go deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football.
I said,
So that ball obviously
that's
had
how
a
you
lot of
portray
bounds.
me, bro. I'm not riding with you. I'll just be at it the whole time.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Nice job there by the QB on the celebrate, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down.
Marcel.
It's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Trying to beat the D deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react. Now you scare them.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here in establishment. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling with it.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And as he throws, got him downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. LSU quick to the line. Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the big fella. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can...
Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they